else. How did you love the crowd out there tonight?
School was rocking tonight. You know, the students back on campus, so great vibes in there for sure.
I love the crowd every night. Every night they show up. It's same energy every time.
Hey, same what Zeb said. I love the crowd every night we up in here, bro. Like Jalen said, we was just on the road, 2 road games back. First game back, it was lit.
Nick, what are you bringing to the starting lineup since you guys?
Man, I'm bringing my energy, defensive, offensive. I'm scoring more. Yeah.
Sure.
When did you? Where did the process of getting in cracked from the starting 5? Last 2-3 games now you've been in it. Where the work you put in to get to that point. What have you seen yourself improve to be able to get in there?
Really working while nobody watching for real. That's all I've been doing. Working while nobody watching. Working on my shot more. Scoring the ball more. Creating more for my team and bringing more energy for my team.
And for you guys, what does he bring from starting? Instead of coming off the bench, he's part of the 5 there. What does he do for you guys? What's the difference there?
Nick is a difference maker. You know, Nick he's a great cutter, energy, defense, guard the best player. I mean, he can bring everything.
I think with us, Nick is doing the same stuff he was doing off the bench, and it brings a lot of energy to the starting lineup. But, I mean, I feel like, honestly, everybody's interchangeable. So him being in the starting lineup, I mean, we've had good starts recently. That was a struggle of ours. So now that he's in there, he's doing what he was doing off the bench and bringing great energy.
Zeb, 5 assists today. How comfortable are you feeling now in this offense?
In practice every day, I played a 1 for the team coming off the bench. So, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with it. I'm probably more comfortable playing a 1, to be honest, since I play it every day. But it's just about just staying present and getting better each and every day.
I love when you drive under the basket and you kick it back out for 3. Is that something that's always been part of your game?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like I'm a playmaker. I know in high school I had to score a little bit more, but honestly, overall, I feel like I'm a playmaker, and I enjoy bringing that to this team.
It looked like you were having a lot of fun out there today. Was tonight fun?
Yeah, it was like what I bring, like, my game is just to have fun. Like, my coach, like, everybody know I'm always smiling. Like, if you don't see Nick smiling, it ain't Nick. My game is just have fun.
And he started off with that body. That body was crazy.
Yeah, I need to see that.
I need to see that again, for real.
Nick, you and DeAndre were talking a lot. You were having a lot of conversations. Are you able to elaborate on anything that was said, maybe between you and?
I mean, it's just talk, basketball talk. Everybody know basketball on the court. We're gonna talk. You know what I mean? We're gonna say a couple words, say a couple bad things to each other, but it's just basketball.
Early thoughts about Friday?
I ain't gonna lie. Last year we lost. I mean, what? No, we had beat them twice in a row, and lost in the tournament to them. So I'm just focused on, just beating them. Just to be honest, beating them, because, you know, the rival at Richmond. So yeah, you know how that go.
Yeah, really just focused on tomorrow for real, bro. What we got to do to come together to beat them on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen, Coach had talked yesterday about you're an emotional player. They said you're maturing. Talk about that a little bit and how you kind of stayed away from some of the foul trouble and be able to stay on the court and produce.
Yeah, I am very emotional. You know, I just want to win. You know, Coach talked to me every day about staying present, staying mature, and foul trouble wise, just my hands. You know, like, I guess when they fall into me, I come over. So he said just staying straight up and things like that. So just talking to me.
Do you feel like you've done that better in the last few games? You fouled out twice, I think. Right?
Yeah, last game we played Dayton. I mean, yeah, I had like 3 fouls that game, but yeah, definitely getting better with it for sure.
Nick, what does he bring to y'all when he plays like this?
You know, he bring everything. His energy is like offense and defense. He talk. He just help everybody out on the court. He help everybody out by talking more. Like, he one of the best talkers on the court.
Is this the most connected y'all felt all year? Talk about that a little bit.
No, I think we've been connected since summertime, since Zeb and B. Johns and everybody stepped on campus, and we've been like brothers.
Yeah, we've been connected since day 1 for real. Like, when Zeb was taking this official,
Yeah.
Bijan was taking it official,
Facts.
we got connected. We knew they was coming, we got connected. We've been connected since day one, I think, yeah.
I doubt outside of basketball you'll ever see any of us like
Ours.
alone, unless maybe we walk into separate classes. That might be it.
For sure.
Hey, Zeb, you haven't played in this Richmond game. What have people started? Have you heard much about it? And have people said anything to you?
I mean, the way I see it is it's basketball. I mean, I'm really big on being in it now, being here right now. So I mean, when that time comes, I'm confident that we'll be ready. But other than that, I mean, I'm ready for the prep. Like Nick said, I'm ready for the prep leading up to the game, and then when game time comes, we'll be ready.
Well, you're ready for Michigan. I mean, you've been through Michigan State, right? So you've been through one of these rivalries.
Yeah, some crazy rivalries. But I haven't been in it with a packed gym though. I will say that. First year I was there was COVID, so no fans, and then second year was like fans were coming back, so it'd be fun for sure.
It is for all three of you fellas. Pretty much your fourth consecutive win. What's the biggest takeaway tonight? With this win tonight?
I say our confidence. I've been saying we are the best team in the A10, and I'm gonna stand on that. So we just playing confident.
I just say don't take this win as like a granted for it. Don't take this as a big thing for it. It wasn't really that big.
I know tomorrow when we watch film, we're going to see we got a lot to work on. So
Sure. Turnovers.
yeah, so I mean, just learning from our mistakes and getting better each and every game is most important.
Lots of y'all talked about the slow starts, and not necessarily today was a slow start, but it was a close game to we'll run at the half. And in the second half, y'all really seemed to turn things on in just about every game you played. So what's the difference between the first half and the second half?
Film. We watch a lot of film. Coach. Every turnover we watch every turnover during film, and like Coach preaches a fast start.
But I mean, at the end of the day, even though we starting off slow, we emphasize it each and every day. But whatever happens, happens. So another big emphasis of ours is being able to stay together and stay tough and get through it each time it happens.
Yeah, like next play type. Yeah. Don't worry about the last next.
Guys, what do y'all have to say about the job Coach Rhoades is doing, and is there anything you want to say about Coach Rhoades?
Let's know Coach Rhoades here.
Coach Rhoades doing a great job running off the court.
Now he stays on us each and every day. He pushes us hard. He knows each and every one of us, so he knows which buttons to push, and I think it's really helping us excel and be the best player and person we can be.
Jalen, great game. 19 points, 12 rebounds. How much of a point of emphasis was it to score in the paint? You guys outscored them 46-28 in the paint.
I don't think it was a big emphasis. It's just like they were just giving the ball and I was scoring it. I mean, I felt confident. That's all that was, playing with confidence.
He lied though, because paint touches are emphasis.
Yeah, paint touches is emphasis, but versus now, I mean, you know.
One or two more for the players? Or we can end here. All good?
Great team effort. Really appreciate the guys, their focus the last 2 days, especially after such a emotional win Friday night at Dayton. I really appreciate their approach, getting ready for this game. And somebody said on the radio to me, asked me like, were you worried about a trap game? I've never used that term. No, it's the next one. I told these guys. We're 18 games in. Like these seniors, this team here only have a couple, a few left together, and don't waste it. Just don't waste it. And I thought they did a great job of not wasting it. And Massachusetts is a very physical team. Coach Martin's an awesome coach. He gets his guys to play super hard, and we knew we were going to be in for a dogfight. I just thought in the second half we did a good job guarding and turning them over a little bit, and it led to us getting more of a lead, but we were playing the right way, and I just thought this was one of the best games of us sharing the ball. We had 31 baskets, but 19 of them were assisted, and that means you're playing the right way, and you're looking to try to get a team score, not just an individual score, but a team score. I was proud of the guys for that. So good win in the A10, and onward.
The addition of Kern in the starting lineup, how big of a lift has that been since the Royal?
Huge lift. This is energy, and honestly, he's starring in his role. His role is to play really good defense, rebound, run the court, be around the rim, cut to the basket, connect the play, execute stuff, and he's doing it at a high level. And you know he can finish. He can get out on a break. He's doing a good job of getting downhill and making the raid. One bad turnover there where he over pivoted, but you know, he's just still a sophomore playing this role. So just really proud of him. And we've had a lot of guys at VCU that it's all about the name on the front. It's more important than the name on the back. And when guys like that, it's amazing how well you play when you think like that. Nick's thinking like that.
I know you mentioned before those games during the winter break when the students are not in session, you can kind of see a significant growth in the team. Where have you seen the most growth during that break with this group?
Just probably just basketball feel, what to look for, and all the options in our plays. Not trying to fight pressure, beat pressure, but then not be off balance, pivoting when you get in the lane. Our post players not going so fast. I thought JJ made some plays today, just because he took his time in the post. So he had he had his feet underneath him, and just angles of feet in the post, using the ball screen, being better in our press, and those 30 days. I like to say that 30-day Christmas window could really help your team and just grow. And I think you've seen that.
I think you talked about JJ maturing and staying out of foul trouble.
It's a big word right there.
Is this what he can do?
It's what he's capable of. Yes, and look, he might get 6 fouls next game, but the one thing I love about him, he plays really hard, and he's so into it. He's so competitive. Those guys do great at VCU. It's just like anybody going from high school or your freshman and sophomore years, there's a maturation process, and you're seeing that on the fly right now. And I thought, even though he scored and all that, I loved his activity around he had a couple live balls where he couldn't get it, but he kept it alive, and we got it, or they didn't get it and put it back. And just that's playing with a clear mind and doing the next thing, and you saw that. And I just think he's going to continually get better and better as he keeps maturing and gets more comfortable out there. And he's a talented kid, and he has that edge to him that I love. You got to kill him to beat him, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Congratulations on the win, Coach.
Thank you.
Had 5 players scoring in double figures. How'd you feel about that? Your thoughts on that?
Oh, I love it, but it's not the 5 guys that scored double figures. It's the 13 guys that shared the ball and passed the ball. That's why guys. That's why we had 5, 6 guys. Why 5 guys and 5 guys and some other guys gets baskets is because we were sharing that basketball. That thing was hot today and became contagious, and we got to continue to do that. You're hard to guard when multiple guys could score, but everybody's making the right play and sharing that thing.
Coach, to take it back to JJ for a second, how helpful is it not only on the court to have Brandon with him, but off the court to have that influence and that maturity and what's the relationship?
Yeah, look, I was a little brother, right? So when you're around a big brother, you learn some things, or you learn how to act, or you want to be like that. And I think, Brandon came from day one, super positive, works really hard, very coachable. I think that rubs off on everybody, and JJ. And I think that's huge. And you always want to have a program where the upperclassmen are teaching the underclassmen. And, in the crazy world we're in now, that doesn't always happen. And if you can find some guys that, I don't know. I don't think B. Johns is our greatest leader on our team, but he might be one of our greatest teammate. And that says a lot.
Coach, Zeb had 5 assists today. He's such a good playmaker. Being a transfer guy, how much do you think he's grown in this offense with his confidence to go and make a play?
Yeah, I want him to do it more, without a doubt. Just, I think Zeb, and I say this to him all the time, go be you, but keep learning. Like today, he made some great plays and got that ball hot, but he just sat down, didn't fight the defense, got the ball hot. He got the assist, or he got the hockey assist. He over-penetrated the one time towards the end and fell on the baseline, and that's where you pick your spot and just get him moving. And those are things he's going to keep learning, but I think he's just scratching the surface. I think the biggest thing is being confident, understanding that when we coach him, it's not saying that you can't play, it's saying you could be better. And it's an unbelievable mindset when you think that way as a player, where whatever coach says it to me, whatever Tony says it to me, because he expects me to be better, you're a different player, and he's learning that. He's been very good. He's been huge for us all year.
Coach, the backdoor cuts with Nick and Zeb we look like full Davidson teams out there. Is that something that's just slowed down? I mean, how's it become so wide open?
Well, we work on it every day. So we work on it every day that, the way people play in ball screen defense and away from the ball, they stare at the ball, we're going to cut. And then we have some calls to do certain ones, but like Keyshawn last year, he started figuring it out when he can cut and the timing of it. It got him 2-3 baskets a game, and now you're a double-digit scorer. And Nick learned that from Keyshawn, and we practice it every day. We work on it every day, and the guys have picked it up. And you want an easy basket, cut when your guy turns his head. You see the back of his head cut on him, and he's doing a great job of it. A great job of it.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. What point did you, as a staff, feel Nick had done what would bring something to the starting five for you guys?
Well, he's bringing it to us coming off the bench. We just thought that, hey, maybe he can help us get off to a better start. Maybe we could defend better with him out there. Maybe he can get some of those loose balls and rebounds, get out in transition earlier in the game to give us, a punch in the arm. And he's done that. So a couple weeks ago, maybe I think we talked about it, but we didn't discuss it. We didn't move on it. And then probably about 3 weeks ago.
Coach, Ace Baldwin, just 2 points. What did he do that doesn't show up on the stat sheet today?
Everything. His pressure on the ball in the last 5 minutes of the first half sets the tone for the rest of the game. And that's not on the stat sheet, but that's #1 on the list. His pressure on the ball the last 27, I think it was. Got us steals. They didn't get it in their offense. They couldn't get the ball where they wanted to get in the post. And I said, you only have 1 foul. Heat him up. See what happens. And he did that. And I played that position on both sides of it. You could ruin the game with your on-the-ball pressure and just mess up and muck up other teams' timing, where they want to send the ball, when, and the timing of it, and it messes all the other things up. And I thought that really helped us get moving, go. Taking momentum into the second half, we take it in the locker room with you at the end of the half, and I thought Ace had a lot to do with that.
You do a couple more.
We want Rich a little bit.
Sure.
Is it going to be odd not seeing Vince and Keyshawn and some of your longtime guys and Grant Golden and Gilliard and some of their longtime guys, and now you got new guys in the lineup?
Yeah, but I've been around long enough, so have you, to see so many great players. That was a compliment. Right?
That wasn't necessary.
See how the young guy laughed like that? I agree. Yeah, there'll be a lot of new faces, but I've been around long enough to see lots of really good players at both schools and watch them grow in this rivalry. I think it's great. So it's the next VCU Richmond game to me. We got to be ready for it. But yeah, not having Vince and Keyshawn, but they don't have those older guys too. So, but they have a good team, and they. I like that team that they have. They got some great pieces. So it's going to be a heck of a game, and that's the fun of it. It's great for everybody. It's great for our conference. It's great for our universities. It's great for RVA, and it's always fun.
How do you defend Burton?
Whew. I don't know. I'll start on that tonight. He's pretty darn talented. I watch a few of their games, and he just finds a way. He can do whatever he wants out there, and he's got an edge to him. He has a competitive edge to him. He's a super player.
Coach, how does the game day routine change when you have to go 6 miles?
We'll go over there and shoot Thursday night, and then we won't go over there Friday like a shoot around. We'll do that in the BDC. The good thing is you sleep in your own bed. That's good. I can still go to Wawa. You know what I mean? But it doesn't change. I mean, it's all about the game. That sounds cool. Like, what are you going to do, or does it mess things up? No, because it's all about having yourself ready to play 40 minutes against a good team.
But what would you hope to accomplish Thursday when you go for shoot around?
Just go over there and get comfortable. I don't want the new guys, our new guys, to see the arena and shoot an arena. right before the game or at game time. It'll be the first time they're in there. That's why we go shoot the night before and then shoot around in visiting arenas. So just get comfortable over there, get some shots up.
Big deal that it's a Friday night showcase. You guys were on that last week against Dayton.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, those games is, even when we're not in them, we're all watching them because it's what a great Friday night game, right? So I'm glad we're a part of it again. We'll be excited to play. It's fun. I mean, it's just fun, just like Friday night in Dayton, and it'd be crazy over in Robbins Center. But yeah, that's why we're all here. That's the fun of it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.